Jai Hind, fellow friends, aspirants, and future officer candidates who are dreaming to join Indian Armed Forces, Indian Army, Navy, Air Force, or even Coast Guard. KD Defense Brigade has uniquely designed capsules for meeting your dreams come true and become officers in armed forces. Today I'm here to tell you a few unique structure, specific way of training and the practicalities that we do at this institute to make you groomed well for the SSB interviews. First of all, training capsule that we have devised in this academy. When I say that, I mean that we have NDA written batches going on here and parallelly we give SSB training for 6 months. So NDA foundation and SSB going parallel is the right preparation strategy for meeting your dreams come true and clear the SSB in first time. Many of the students decide to clear NDA exam and then they want to start the SSB preparation. Friends, please remember, SSB is not a test of your knowledge. It is a test of your awareness and personality. And when I say personality and awareness, it is the grounded, working, functional level of your knowledge which has been converted into awareness. So the knowledge to awareness program is the one which we emphasize onto the students in a long-term slow pace strategy. And it cannot be acquired overnight. So please remember the first thing, parallel strategy preparation, and secondly, the awareness has to be built up. Here I want to tell you conditioning of mind. If you are good and your background is good, your academics, your school, college, parenting, your friend circle, your environment, extracurricular activities have been good, you would be able to probably come to some standards and then transform yourself quickly into the SSB standards. But if they are not, if you are Hindi speaking, for example, और आपको थोड़ी मुश्किल होती है इंग्लिश बोलने में, स्पीकिंग क्वालिटीज़ में, या आपकी जो कलेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन है, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग जो फियर है, अगर वो सब है, आप इंट्रोवर्ट हैं, थोड़े शाई हैं, तो ये क्वालिटीज़ अगर आपके अंदर है, या पूरी कोऑपरेटिवनेस, पूरी सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़, बिहेवियरल टेंडेंसीज जो मिलिट्री की होती हैं, उनमें कहीं ना कहीं अगर थोड़ी डिफिशियंसी है तो आपको कंडीशनिंग करने में टाइम लगेगा. और वो बात हम अच्छी तरह समझकर स्टूडेंट टू स्टूडेंट इंटरेक्शन करके हम उसको ठीक करते हैं यहाँ पे. तो लॉन्ग टर्म स्लो पेस स्ट्रैटेजी का दूसरा रीजन ये है. थर्ड थिंग इज अबाउट वन टू वन इंटरेक्शन. सिंस यू आर हेयर फॉर 6 months वी कैरी आउट वन टू वन इंटरेक्शन विद द स्टूडेंट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपको मैं बताऊँ तो एवरीबडी हैज़ ए फोल्डर on which we maintain the full documents, PIQ, biodata, questions, assignments, and we carry out tests for all this. We carry out evaluation sheets, we carry out debrief to the students once in a while, and every student is individually briefed by the mentor. We also run the short-term capsules, but minimum of 45 days. Unfortunately, or we have taken a deliberated decision that 10 days, 15 days capsules may not work well with a normal average student. Therefore, we try to at least give you 45 days of time. Almost 90 hours of capsules we cover in that in 3 stages, and in that pre-SSB, that is your skill development program, is the most important program, and in which we have the news awareness program for current affairs, general knowledge. On a day-to-day basis we practice that. Secondly, we have the general awareness program in which you must know your surroundings, environment, because SSB is going to check you on your place, your environment, your society, your people around you, etc., etc. And you would be judged through your surroundings, not only by yourself. And then self-awareness is very important, your strengths, weakness, your introduction techniques, and many more things that you must know. Please remember, in SSB, if you are self-aware, half the battle is won. So self-awareness, many students are not fully understanding the meaning of it, and they do not open the cupboards, they do not see their own folders of life, they don't know their traits that they have developed over a period of time, and they are in the reflex responses in a time constraint. The original self comes out, which may not be real standard for the SSB, or in other words, the officer-like qualities. So 45 days entries, for that matter, NDA, CDS, AFCAT, NCC special entry, SSC tech entry, 10+2 tech entries, university entries, JAG entries, all these entries. Coast Guard, we have also been doing Coast Guard officers training. In recent past, we have done almost 7 officers training for preliminary selection board and then the final selection board. Remember, the entire spirit of SSB is same for all the entries. There could be some maturity level at graduation level SSB, but the process starting from biodata up to the conference is all same. Maybe some differences in nomenclatures, but all students who are appearing for SSB need to have a common leadership trait, officer-like trait, behavioral tendencies, communication skills, and a aura that they must carry as a smart person, an honest and a good citizen of the country. Then only you should be working towards the SSB. I would re-emphasize again, the long-term slow-paced strategy, early preparation is important. Coming to the next point about the uniqueness and specific things that we do at this place is, we also have a program of online, offline, hybrid mode classes in which the experienced mentors are teaching you offline. Then we are given a free environment to practice, self-practice in the offline mode. And then we take on the online classes by another experienced mentors who give you the comfort level to prepare yourself from home and need not involve yourself into offline mode, wherein students are going for 12th level classes, they are having competitive exams, they are having other social family requirements, they may not be at Delhi, they may be away from Delhi. So we compensate and carry out the training for those students also. As far as the psychological battery is concerned, we have a very fine setup of the OIR CCBT, that is in Coast Guard, and the PPDT setup. We are specialized into PPDT program, and we carry out a compartment-wise fault analysis of 6 compartments in PPDT. And we really make sure that you yourself understand what is PPDT, where are you faulting, where are you weak, where is the lacune, are you in reasoning, are you in narration, are you in observation, are you in argument in the group, how do you make your presence during the GD, etc. The second point which I'd like to emphasize is your black story, your SDT, your PIQ and your interview. We match them. We carry out a matching procedures, and then individually we brief the student that you must have a connectivity and consistency of a graph starting from day 1 to day 5. SSB looks at your trained. SSB do not go on one exercise. Many of the students again bother that my command task, my GTO, my lecturate went bad, and that is why I was rejected. A thorough introspection is required, and we on completion of the SSB carry out that also by analysis. We carry out threadbare analysis of all the exercises that a screened out candidate or a conference out candidate has done. A good news also about the recommended candidates. Whenever there is a recommended candidate who comes back after the success, we bring them to the institute. We carry out a detailed analysis of each exercises, real-time interaction with the students, so that they can benefit from them, or in other words, what mentor is saying and what has happened in the actual case, and does they tally or not. And that means a 360-degree assessment of the whole training procedure, a good feedback, and then the confidence build-up measures in the new aspirants who are going for SSB. So it's a complete process in a very transparent manner. Sometimes we put it on the sites also. Coming to the sites, in any case, we have the website for the KD Defense Brigade, we have Instagram, we have the YouTube channels, and frequently mentors as well as the students interaction, the live classes, all are given onto the Instagram. Please search for KD Defense Instagram and the sites which I have said, and know about it, and also see the telephone numbers which I have been flashing onto the screen while I am speaking. So contact the reception to know more detail about these sites, etc. Coming to the last point about the spirits in which we are teaching. We are making good citizens for the country. We are making honest people. We are in a long-term slow-paced strategy. We are not in a hurry to teach you to become officers. We want to become a good person Once you become a good person, your personality will itself speaks about you. You will have the confidence, you will have the skills, life skills which you are going to carry forever, and that is what we are aiming for. And I'm sure once we give that to you, you are sure to get into some position of life in armed forces or elsewhere. So it's a life skill, it's a long-term journey, it's a approach which is broad-minded, and we are working hard with constraints of batches, in the sense even if we have a small batch of 10, we manage them in a different manner. In fact, it becomes advantageous situation for me and the whole team to work with these students in individual capacity and one-to-one interaction. I just want to mention you that every Wednesday we have a workshop and free SSB demo and classes for all students to come and join the regular classes and see how we are training the others with the improvised techniques of the GTO classes, with the field setups that we have in an organized manner, and the videos, audios, the testing skills, the question papers, the setup, the infrastructure facilities. All that we have here is you can see yourself by filling a counseling form, interacting with mentor, or taking an appointment for an online offline mentoring counseling process. So I think enough for the day, and we would be letting you know much more about it. Go through the sites, call the reception, and know much more about KD Defense Brigade. See you in the next video. Keep watching KD Defense videos for training materials, sutras, mantras, tips, and even KD Live has many classes from my side and many other mentors which are telling you about the background of the SSB, the TAT, the SRT, the whole classes, concepts, GTO, thermodynamics of GTO. There are many classes which are available on open media on YouTube. You can benefit from them. We are ready to share with you anything that we have, and we want you to grow. We want you to succeed. Bye. Take care. Jai Hind. Thank you.